Welcome to this continuation tutorial over piping and redirection. In the last few lectures, we saw how multiple commands can be combined together using a pipe, and we can make a strong, powerful command to deliver out a specific kind of output. The most important takeaway from the last tutorial was redirection should only be used at the end of the pipe. And the command that we worked on to come to this conclusion was this one. Let me explain a bit. We use the cat command to read data from a file named file1.txt. The output that got generated from this command was passed to the other command through a pipe. This grep command took input from the first command, and after processing, it generated one specific output, and using the redirection, that output was redirected to one file.txt. And after this, whatever output got generated from here, we expected it to be passed to the sort command and finally get stored into file3.txt file. But when this entire command was executed, we saw that after the first redirection, further no action was undertaken, and this file3.txt, though it got created, but it contained no data inside it. But we all know that sometimes situations can come up where we will be required to store the data or redirect the data to one particular file and further process other commands inside the pipeline. So there has to be a solution to this issue. Yes, the ideal condition can be when the first command is executed and the output is sent to the second command, and if it gets redirected, the data should get stored. However, the other commands in the pipeline should work. So for that, we have the T command in Linux. So the standard output of the first command or the command prior to the T command will be used as input for the T command. The T command will store the data in a file. I have named it t.txt. You can keep any name as per your choice. And not only this, the T command will also forward the data as a standard input to the other commands which are in the pipeline ahead. So this T command actually solves a problem which we were facing till the last tutorial. So let's go ahead and see how this works. So if you notice, I have already prepared a command which exactly works in the way it worked in the last tutorial. Using the cat command, I am reading data from fruits.txt. I want that data to be stored in t1.txt, as well as it should be sorted and stored into t2.txt file. Okay. However, we know that this command will not work because the data will get stored over here. So what is the solution to it? The solution is we will be using the T command exactly at the point where we want the data to undertake both the actions, like store the data as well as forward the data. Sure. So this is like a partially we are redirecting also, and we are using the pipe as well. So just we need to write the T command over here. First, let me just change the directory to desktop. Okay, now I'll paste the command which I had written. Right. So I'll press enter. So I will be expecting the data from fruits.txt will, as it is, get copied to t1.txt, and in t2.txt, when I open it, it will be arranged in an alphabetical order. It will be sorted, right? So let me press enter, and here we go. We have the both files created over here. So let me use the cat command t1.txt. Okay. My expectation is the data which is in fruits.txt will be available in t1.txt. Yes, you can see the data, the unarranged data as it is there in fruits.txt is now in t1.txt file as well. I'm reading the t1.txt file. Okay. Moving ahead, let me just check t2.txt file, and when I press enter, so the data that we see in t2.txt is completely sorted alphabetically. So this means that our command, which I used over here using the t command, okay, it actually worked, and now I am able to redirect of my output as well as forward my output across the pipeline. So that's all about the t command. In the next tutorial, I'll be covering the eggs args command. Okay.